Well, here we are, back in the garage. So this table here is the one that I got from Goodwill. So what I'm going to do is just clean it up really good and just use some acetone to take off the finish. You can trust me, I'm a furniture flipper. First step is to get a good degreaser and clean it off. Next, I use the acetone to remove the old finish. And before sanding, I always wipe everything down with mineral spirits. And next, I started the sanding process. Here, I started with the 120 grit and worked my way up to a 220 to get that smooth finish. And it's very important not to forget to clean the crack. Welcome back to 1990. This reminds me of the tables we had growing up. I like to remove the base whenever possible. I feel like it's just easier to work with that way. So I like this design, so I'm going to try and strip that area and see if I can get it down to bare wood. So for anyone who's thinking about getting a paint tint, I recommend you do. I got this as a gift and I absolutely love this thing. Before priming, I always wipe it down with rubbing alcohol. Then it's prime 30. I sand between each coat. So I'm going to be using satin black paint on the base of the table. I have some left over from a dresser job I just did. Next, I started to apply my first coat of the satin black. So next I'm going to use some pre-stained wood conditioner. So I'm going to go with a cherry wood gel stain. So you can let this sit anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes depending on how dark you want the wood to get. I let it set for about 15 minutes, wiped it off. Let's see how good of a tape job I did. So next I'm going to use some water-based polyurethane and put a coat of protection all over the table and the top. So this just needs to dry and I'll see you all at the start. And here it started, sitting in Goodwill. And here we have it now. I really like the way the satin black went with the stain. My intention all along was to give this table away. Oh yeah, one more thing.